Joseph Parker has been in the limelight recently as he talked about his friendship with Tyson Fury. Joseph Parker, whose 4-year-long winning streak ended last year, had a lot of good things to say about Fury. Let's hear more about these boxing greats and see if there's a chance they will ever come across each other in the ring. Boy, we are praying that happens. First up, let's hear what Joseph Parker had to say about Tyson. Spoiler alert, it's only great things. Tyson Fury, the WBC heavyweight champion, is a constantly upbeat individual, according to Joseph Parker, who claims working with him has given his career new life. The two frequently go on early runs together and share the gym. Parker said that the British professional boxer offered his gym and his house to not only Parker but his whole team. Parker believes that a large part of his career is coming back on track with his relationship with Tyson. Parker further elaborated on how helpful Fury is. According to the former WBO champion, Fury is always available for help, and he gave the example of the British professional boxer advising him during their run for a better posture. The two heavyweights are now training partners after forming a strong friendship in previous years. When Parker was looking for a new coach, Fury even suggested that the New Zealander get in touch with former world champion Andy Lee. But Lee forbids the two from sparring in camp because he fears the worst. Lee, in an interview, explained that both of them are alpha males, and if he lets them spar, things might get serious. This does not reduce their friendship at all. It is just who they are, competitive and eager to win. We do understand that, and Andy is 100% right here to not let them spar. That would get dangerous. Okay, this is kind of hilarious. Next up, let's find out the weird circumstances under which Parker befriended Tyson. Listen, don't say we didn't warn you, okay? But also, isn't every friendship just a tad weird? The first interaction between the two happened when Parker had to fight Tyson's cousin Hughie Fury. The match was mostly uneventful, but when the results were announced, people expected it to be a draw. The conflict was close. After Parker won the final 2 rounds, most observers scored it a draw. But once more, 2 judges' scores of 118-110 appeared to contradict the opinions of many in the neighborhood. There were several close rounds, as is normally the case in fights that result in contentious rulings. On his back foot the entire time, Fury battled. He moved a lot and used his jab more to make room than to open up opportunities for bigger shots. Fury didn't defeat him, but if he had won the decision, nobody would have been offended. After the bout, a chubby Tyson was incensed and accused the judges of being corrupt since he thought his cousin should have won. Parker, though, insisted that the episode had no adverse effects on their bond. Although logically a rematch might have resulted from this decision, none of these boxers produced an enjoyable battle. So it will be difficult to find fans begging for a repeat. Being someone who doesn't enjoy such uneventful matches, I am really glad that this one took place. This is how Tyson and Parker met. Friendships that start in such circumstances and then turn into something this wholesome. If one thing warms our hearts, it's that. Up next, let's talk about Joseph and Tyson training together. After working out with his brother, Tyson Fury, the former world champion vowed to defeat Joe Joyce. Joe Joyce's Morecambe training camp for Joseph Parker was organized with the help of Coach Lee. Tyson contributed the most to this. Parker and Tyson had been working out together for some time, and Tyson offered his resources for this contest. The environment was favorable for Parker's training. If the adage, "a happy fighter is a dangerous fighter," is accurate, then Joseph Parker is currently the most dangerous fighter around. Since both fighters were renowned for their iron chins and power hitting, it was nearly difficult to choose between them. Instead, it had come down to who had put in more effort leading up to the battle. The relationship with Tyson proved to be a great asset for Parker in preparation for perhaps the biggest fight of his life, where he had to defend his title. Coming up, what are the chances that these two heavyweights will face each other in the ring soon? Well, to give you a quick answer, no. They have become best friends and training partners, eliminating the possibility of them ever fighting again. Fury isn't interested in this fight at all. Tyson, in an interview, claimed that the chances of them being pitted against each other are close to 0, claiming that Fury is Parker's mentor, advisor, business partner, and life coach, saying that there's no reason for both of them to be against each other in the ring. He did contradict Coach Lee here by saying that they rarely spar, but we guess Lee meant that they don't properly train together, which makes more sense. But when Parker was asked this question, he did not say no. Parker didn't rule out the possibility of a future fight with his friend. Parker just said that he has fought with Joyce to focus on, and that is the only thing in his brain. That does not leave boxing fans wondering if there is a slight chance this might happen. People would spend a lot of money to watch this happen, that is a fact. Now for some more news on our radar. Tommy Fury had his impending fight with YouTube sensation Jake Paul. So the question many fans were asking was, are Tommy Fury and Tyson Fury related though? There's a high probability that those of you who are Love Island maniacs already know the answer to this query. For those who don't know though, Tommy Fury and Tyson Fury are indeed half-brothers. Let us break it down for you. The age difference between the two, who have the same father, John Fury, is 11 years. Tommy, Tyson's younger brother, was born in 1999. He is 33 years old and was born in 1988. Although Tyson's more well-known in the boxing world, Tommy's been eager to establish himself since his 2019 debut on the reality TV program Love Island. Tommy has an 8-for-8 winning streak in his professional boxing career to date, with 4 of those victories coming via knockout. Even though Tommy does not currently possess any professional boxing titles, he has developed a sizable fan base. On the other hand, Tyson is a much more well-known name in the industry. Fury made his professional debut in 2008, and since then he has fought 33 times, winning 32 of them and drawing 1. Tyson even got involved in the fight between Tommy and Jake Paul. Jake Paul said that Tyson had less confidence in Tommy, which is why he only bet $100,000. That infuriated Tyson, who came in support of his little brother and said, if you want $1 million, I can put up $1 million. Boy, that is some cold stuff. Now, how did the entertaining fight between Joe Joyce and Joseph Parker end? Joe Joyce ends the titanic bout that Tyson Fury dubbed one of the best heavyweight fights you'll ever see by knocking out Joseph Parker. After 11 rounds of breathless combat, Parker's incredible defense was finally broken by Joyce's spectacular left-hand knockout. With an undefeated record and the interim WBO title under his belt, 37-year-old Joyce is now among the top and has set his sights on challenging WBO world champion Alexander Usyk in 2023. While exchanging punches like warriors, Joyce didn't appear to be rattled by Parker's valiant efforts, which hardly made a scratch. Here's another little detail we'd like to spill. The battle appeared to be won early on for Englishman Joyce, who's now 15-0 in his professional career, with New Zealander Parker faltering as early as the 3rd round. The fight left both boxers bloodied and left us at the edge of our seats. This was one entertaining bout. Lastly, it looks like Tyson Fury got involved right after Parker's knockout. Following Joe Joyce's victory over Joseph Parker, a furious argument broke out between Derek Chisora and Tyson Fury. Any friendship the two may have had vanished when Del Boy backed Dillian White to defeat the WBC heavyweight title holder in their previous 2 fights, both of which Fury won. Nick Fury was interviewed, and this interview was gatecrashed by Derek Chisora. That doesn't sound good, does it? This infuriated Nick. They both got involved in a furious argument. Both parties exchanged fierce words. The next time they faced off, the British professional boxer promised to hit Chisora in the face before calling him out for trilogy. No blows were thrown, but there was a fierce verbal battle. That's a scary meeting. That's a wrap. Let us know in the comments below what you think of this takeover, and do you think it will fall through again? Hit like and click that subscribe button, and we will be back with another video. Bye!